hole. You're investing in the only thing that is preventing you from attracting those $1,000 clients is you don't know how to do it. You have to produce what people are willing to pay for. And then I've done it from my living room, my little 1,800 square foot townhouse. I mean, you definitely want to make sure that you have pleats all in here, right? But what you're looking for is a V. I got to do the C-walk. I don't know how to do it, but... The deeper I go, the deeper the swoop will be. I don't want to go super deep, but I do want to go deeper than my previous piece. Thank you guys for joining me tonight for this is, I know y'all probably like, she do this all the time, but guys, I'm trying to tell you, this is different. This is different. This is different. This is the initial launch of the Poshcast, the Poshcast weekly podcast with your girl, Precious Stevens of the Poshcast. So this was something I've been kind of telling you guys for a while that I wanted to get away from Posh Late Night Biz. You know, I kind of wanted to get away from that because I've been doing it for so long. And where I'm going is like, it's a little different. You know, it's a little growth that happened there. So I kind of want to do something different and talk about things that we didn't normally talk about when it comes to draping. So guys, I finally was able to figure it out, like be able to marry everything I have going on. I know you guys know that has been difficult for me because on one hand, I'm coaching, then I'm teaching, then I'm speaking, then I'm writing books, and I'm running a e-commerce, and I'm running a boutique. And y'all like, what's she doing now? But guys, I'm trying to tell you. At the end of the day, I know I ain't by myself. I just want to live my life. I want to live my life with no rules. I want to live my life according to how I want to live it. And the world will be a better place. I'm just trying to say the world will be a better place. So I'm trying to tell you guys, I cannot be the only one. Anybody else out there trying to just live life on your terms, live life unapologetically? I can't say that word. I can't say that word. But anybody else trying to live life on your terms, trying to have financial freedom, trying to have time freedom, just want to be free. Guys, let's release the shackles. The day is what? You guys have been saying it all up and down your timeline. I was like, okay, maybe I need to make a post. But I was like, I don't, because I empower people, especially women, every day, all day, every day, right? So I just like, nah, I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon because I've been empowering people all day today, right? But I just want to give all of you guys that's on this broadcast, I want to give you a formal, this is our day. Like, definitely big ups to you guys that's doing it. Big up to you guys that's not doing it. Ain't even figure it out yet, right? Like, if you ain't figure it out yet, guess what? It's okay. But that can't be the end game, right? That can't keep happening. So tonight, guys, I wanted to start the entire Poshcast series off with talking about investing in your business, because a lot of you guys, y'all know how, you know, a lot of us came in the new year with new 2023. We had all the energy, right? I'm seeing some fires burn out. I ain't even gonna lie, baby. For a minute, it was mine too. I am not gonna lie. My fire was burning out. It was just a couple of things, and mine didn't have anything really to do with investing. Mine had everything to do with what the heck to invest into at this level, right? What to invest into. So a lot of you guys, I've been talking to you guys. Y'all know I kicked my draping master classes off in February, and kind of I'm so happy, guys. I know a lot of you guys are so used to us being on tour and y'all used to us traveling. That ain't happening. I am so grateful to be able to be home and my location in Atlanta and still be able to fill my classes, have people. I'm honored to be able to have people come and fly to me just to be able to learn under my umbrella, right? So I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for everybody that took my classes in February. We had 3 days of classes, right? I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody that's taken my classes in April, right? We had 4 classes in April, right? And those of you that can't make it, y'all know your girl got something for y'all. I just want to say thank you for everybody that's enrolled into my virtual draping masterclass, which kicks off next week. Without you guys, y'all, the Posh Academy would not be alive. I just want to say it would not be alive. So I just want to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. This is like y'all day. I want you guys to, this is the good thing about the Poshcast and what I like about it. I opened it up. It's freedom, right? I'm not pegged to talking about drapes, although I love them. I love them. I ain't gonna lie. But I got so much more to talk about than that. I'm not just talking about techniques. I'm not just talking about swagging. Like at the end of the day, I kind of hint on it when I was broadcasting a couple of days ago. Like that's all good when you have the technique, when you have the skill set and you enhance to that level. But if you don't have the other supporting factors that's really going to get you, one, notice in the industry, and then 2, paid, what you want to be paid, is like, what's the point? Right? So at the Poshcast, guys, I just wanted to talk about all things, and y'all know I always go back to it because it's my heart. All things business, all things that's required realistically for you to level up, because I know a lot of you guys are where I was, right? You hit me with that invoice and I'm like, nope, not today. Get somebody else to do it. But guys, investing at the end of the day is necessary for you guys to get to that next level. I don't care if the next level is just 3 centimeters above where you are right now. It's going to take something that is not in your wheelhouse, because if you had it, you would already be there. If I knew back then, let's just say a 6-figure earner. If I knew how to be a 6-figure earner, do you think I'd have spent 38 years just under the umbrella of $38,000 a year? Absolutely not. Did I want something more? Of course. I deserved something more. I desired something more. I just didn't know how to get it. And I had a poor mindset that wouldn't allow me to go beyond the capacity I had at that time. So guys, I really wanted to open this up on that thing right there, because I have kind of been talking about, y'all know I love providing opportunity, right? I do. Because I'm a jumper and I love jumpers, right? I love people that's like, you want to know what? This is my opportunity. I love them kind of people. I'm passionate about them kind of people, because it's like, you ain't got to have it all figured out. The people that's on the sideline, like, you want to know what? It ain't good enough. I'm like, all right, you stay over there. We jumping over here. And the chips is going to land wherever they land. They're going to fall however they fall, right? So those guys, like, I've been like compelled to just do some different things. And I've been providing some opportunities under the radar though, because my thing is, if you're helping a person, it don't need validation. It don't need to be broadcast to the world, right? It really don't. At the end of the day, it's so many people that I have helped, and that you probably think they done went it off and did it on their own. No, baby. I was behind that a little bit. I was. But it's something it does to your spirit where you don't need the validation. You don't need the acknowledgement of you did that. It's like you just as able to rest and like, I'm just glad I was a part of something, right? I was a part of something that was able to go off and go on and duplicate or replicate, whatever the case may be. I was inspired. They were inspired. They were motivated. They moved. At the end of the day, you guys know I've been coming into this year with the word shift. The word shift is really, really, really important to me. Because I was told, some of y'all know the story, that I was, for a long time, guys, I was like, I couldn't understand the power I had. Now, I know I ain't the only one. I can't be, because we some powerful women. I didn't understand the power I had. And for a long time, I would downplay it. I felt like it was too much. People wouldn't be able to handle it. And I guess that's why I'm out the box yelling and screaming, because that's who I am, right? Whoever it ain't for, but whoever it is for, they're gonna pick it up exactly how I put it down. So I was not sure what was happening. Y'all, I don't have the wait a minute, I forgot I don't have the YouTube thing. So it's like I don't want these commercials to play. But the point is, I was not really confident in being able to expose myself to the world, and people be like, well, that's a lot, right? And I played small for a long time, and now it's like me owning my power because I understand it, and I really understood it better when I was told that I'm a thermostat. Like, I actually control the atmosphere, and I was like, that's what it was. I couldn't quite put my finger on it, but I'm trying to tell you, baby. Alicia, what you say, boo? Y'all know I can't see. Hold on. You, girl, Alicia, you are jumping. It's a couple of you guys on here jumping, and somebody, who was it earlier? Tanya was like, I have put up some reel about it being something I put, but she was like, yeah, it's not uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable being in a space with you, but it's definitely worth it. It's like, I already know the energy I'm bringing, but I am going to, always hold you accountable. I'm always going to position opportunity to see exactly who jumped. And I'm always making my little notes like, oh, okay, she bit. And then it's like a point system, right? You sit there and you notice a person's pattern. And that's one thing about we as human, we have pattern, right? You guys know, y'all know my pattern. I'm always jumping to something. That's just how I am. I am really inspired to move. If I have an idea, y'all be like, where'd that come from? I wanted to do it. I couldn't do it for so long. Right now, it's like, y'all think I'm playing when I say I got my childhood back, or I got my freedom to do what the heck I want to do back. I'm doing it. And if it flopped, so I didn't go to the grave wondering. I wondered if I launched that boutique, how would that have happened? I wonder if I wrote that book. I wonder if I did that class. I ain't taking no wonderings with me. It's either gonna be like, oh, that worked out, or that didn't at the end of the day, right? Kimberly, what are you talking about? I'm trying to tell you. I had to come in here fired up for y'all tonight because I'm excited. Because for one, this is new. Y'all know how I am when it's something new. It's my new baby. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about getting the people like excited with me, right? It's all about energy. And I'm always acting from a place of getting you guys as motivated as I am. But I don't leave y'all there. I'm going to always deliver and bring something that you can act on. So with this broadcast tonight, I'm really going to be talking about investing in your business. It's like a part 2 where I'm going to finish up next week. But I just really want to open up the layers, peel back the layers, and letting you guys think about what life can be like if you stop holding on to the coin. Just let it go. But it's also the part 2, which is next week, is the strategy behind exactly how to let it go. Don't just go like I did in the beginning. I was balls to the wall. I'm going to hire them. And I was like, nah, they're not in alignment with my vision, or this is not really something I need. And that's a hurting feeling when you talk about a couple grand, and it's like, oh, so you like kind of got to go back to the drawing board, which is why I feel like I am definitely certified to talk to you about this topic, because I've been there. I've done that now. And a lot of you guys know how I am. I'm not going to spend $1 unless I got 2 coming back. That's just how I am. That old part of being broke, that part kind of always keeps me grounded to some degree, to not making irrational decisions. Like, nah, that don't make sense. Hold on. Let's go to the whiteboard. Let's go to the whiteboard and figure this thing out, right? I'm trying to tell you. Cortisha, say it again. Hey, Cookie. Cookie say, hey, Posh family. So, guys, I'm trying to tell you, a lot of you guys may be new on this broadcast because I'm kind of streaming from different places. And I know some of you guys got your notifications on, and I have dropped the regular Wednesday, Posh Late Night Bids, because I said I was stopping that. So you guys probably seen it tonight. Like, hold on, she going live? What? I forgot who. I think it was Latasha. I went live maybe Monday or Tuesday, one of them days. And she's like, oh my God, I finally caught a live. Right now, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. It's like, you know, I'm y'all know how I am when I'm in testing season. I want to test it. I want to see where my people at. So if I see you guys are real active in the evening, then I'm flexible. You know, I'm flexible. If I see you guys real active in the evening, then 9 times out of 10, that is when we're going to lock the show in the evening. If I see you guys real active in the daytime, that's when we're going to lock the show in the daytime. Right now, I don't know, because we running neck and neck like with the same amount of people that was on the other day. So I don't know. So we going to see. We going to see. But those of you guys that may be new to the platform, like I said, new to the channel, I do definitely want to give you guys a formal understanding of who I am. I know y'all probably had some scroll stuff and stuff like, who is this girl with all this noise? Like, what is she talking about? I know how I be. I'm trying to tell you, I know how I be. And at the end of the day, I just want to tell you guys, welcome to the weekly podcast. I am Precious, and this is where we're going to really discuss business strategies, because we're all looking to make more money doing exactly what they love. Who ain't feeling me? Who ain't picking up what I just put down? If that makes sense, I need you to, y'all know what? Don't do numbers, because I don't know the numbers. I'm gonna forget what the number was for. Just put the word down in the chat. That lets me know that you picked up what I just put down, that I am not the only one that's trying to make more money doing exactly what I love. I ain't gotta work hard. Like, y'all know what these hands is for. One is for instructing, and the other is for signing checks, baby. Thank you, Katisha. She said, damn, she got it. So, guys, I am Precious Stevens, and everybody pretty much called me the Draping Queen. And the reason they call me the Draping Queen, guys, is because I believe that designers deserve more money. And guess what? I don't just believe it. I help them get it. At the end of the day, you are supposed to be paid what you desire, right? If you're producing the work that people that they're attracted to at the end of the day. I know that what we do, we do some amazing stuff. We do some magic. And we deserve to be compensated for it. And my whole desire was just to really shed a lot of light on the draping industry, because like the events industry in itself is so big, and you got this group that's doing that, and you got this group that's doing that, and I'm like, well, I don't like none of that, but I like this. Where's that group? Wonder Group. I had to create the group. So that's how I created the Posh Academy, because I really wanted to bring awareness to premium draping. Now, we're not talking about just some, y'all know stuff y'all be saying, some putting up some curtains on a photography stand. We're not talking about that. We're talking about joining the 4-figure backdrop club, because it's a real deal, holy feel. Like, getting in this premium draping game is real big business. And it's funny because a lot of people, every time I come across, like if I'm doing a podcast or I'm a guest speaker, or they be so amazed, because they'd be like, who who knew that this was a thing? I'm like, well, nobody really knew it was a thing. So we kind of kicked the door down and said, let us up in here. we deserve some credibility, because what we do, it's a lot. So to say, Carla say, wasn't no group. Carla, I'm trying to tell you, I was trying to get help. I was trying to get assistance. I was trying to get some tips. And the only thing that was available on YouTube, I was like, oh, I ain't doing that. Some Walmart curtains. Get somebody else to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I'm trying to tell you. So I'm just really grateful and honored that you guys have helped me on this crusade of really just bringing awareness to it, because it's really big. But today, guys, I really want to talk to you guys about investing, right? And investing in your business, because what you want, right? I don't know about y'all, but my vision board, it's a lot happening. Those of you that know how big my vision board is. My vision board is an entire wall. It's about a 10 by, that may be about 12. Maybe about 12, 10 by 12. My entire wall is my vision board. The things I put on my vision board, the only thing that's preventing me from achieving it, one, I don't know how, right? I may not know the framework. I may not know what systems is required. Point is, I don't know. The only way I'm going to obtain that knowledge is I could go the long route and try to figure it out, take the courses and I don't know about y'all, but I'm in the second phase of my life. I ain't got that kind of time no more. I did back then. I ain't got that kind of time no more. The only way I'm going to be able to achieve what I want to achieve within the second half of my life is pay the person. Pay the person that's going to bring it to my doorstep. At the end of the day, pay the person, pay the system, pay the framework, pay the knowledge, pay the templates, pay whatever, because I don't have time to try and figure it out no more. Me and YouTube has been amazing, and Google University, I appreciate all that they provided me with. But we had to get divorced. Like, I'm not going to try and figure out anything unless it's trying to figure out the closest store to me, tell me the closest this to me. But no. So it's important. It's really important, guys, about investing in your business. I want to talk to you guys about that because a lot of you guys have been talking about what it is you want. I put up a post the other day, like asking, like, what is it that you want that you possibly can't afford? And guys, so many of you guys put up some like minuscule stuff. And I'm like, and this is just the way I think now. But I get it because this is clearly not the way I thought 3 years ago. If I look at something that I want, or if it's something that I desire, right? I no longer look at the thing of, I want a new truck. Let's just say. I don't look at it as I want a new truck. I look at that as I'm one class away from getting a new truck. To me, it's just that simple. It's attaching actual action to the thing I want to make it not so, oh, it's beyond my means. No, all I know is I know what I got to do is go get that money because that's what I want. And I'm aware of ways to get it, right? If there's something I'm not aware of, then I got to invest in the thing that's going to help me get there a lot quicker. Deborah, Deborah, where you been at? Deborah says only 3 likes. Y'all know what that means. Y'all already know what that means. So at the end of the day, the main thing about investing, guys, is about getting you guys further, faster. Y'all know I've always said that. I am a person now, like, I think before 35, I kind of was looking up, like all of us, looking up, like, oh yeah, I got time. But now when you on the other side, when you over 40, right? It's like, nah, I don't have that much time. Now I want to spend my time more wisely, right? I want to spend my time less frustrated. I want to spend my time. Guys, I had an epiphany this morning. And it's just me being honest. Yeah, I've been honest with you guys the past, the last time I went live. And I said, normally Q4 is rough for me. Not for no reason, not stressing about money or none of that. It's just a time for me when I am, that's just my time. For one, it's cold. And I'm that attached to childhood trauma. I lost my dad. Just a lot of things that happened around that time. So I really do a lot, right? So I told you guys now that the weather was getting warm and I'm getting excited. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be outside. I don't know where I'm going to go, but I probably won't be outside. But it sounded good. It sounded good. I got to help hype myself up sometimes. So it sounded good. But the main thing is just really figuring out what is it that I want in this season. This morning I had an epiphany and was like, at the end of the day, I get up when I want to get up. I do exactly what I want to do. If I want to work, I work. If I don't, I don't. If I want to take a shower, I do. If I don't, I don't. If I want to do my hair, I do. If I don't, I don't. And then I look at those around me and I'm like, you have nothing to complain about. Nothing. So I don't know. Today just felt a different energy for me, right? It just did. And it's kind of been in spells since, I would say probably since February. Because February we had a little thing and it was like, yeah, it feels good outside. And then it went away. It went away. But, you know, I don't know. That's just kind of where it is, right? Thank you, Tanya. Alicia said, I worked the first half of my life. I want to play. Alicia, we got to play together. I'm trying to tell you, we got to play together. And that's really, I think some people just filter things or they base things, you know, where they are in their life. For me, guys, I want to be able to take care of my family, right? I also love the freedom that I have. Like that to me, and you guys heard me talk about this from day one. I don't care about the whatever people want these days, Maseratis and whatever. I love getting up doing whatever the heck I want to do. One of the first things, not the first thing, so now I'm up at like 5 a.m. But I normally always leave it. He'll call me, I'll call him. We'll always kind of tap in around 8:30, right? Call Doc, 8:30 in the morning. And one of his questions always is, so what you got today? And I'm like, sometimes I feel like, well, dang, I ain't really got nothing. But then sometimes I feel good. So I'm like, I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go along, right? I never had that. It always was like 10 o'clock this, 11 o'clock that, 12 o'clock this, 12. And I'm like, I don't, at least not right now. I don't know what my next season look like. But right now, baby, I'm enjoying this. And the whole point is I was able to get here because I invested in my business. So I'm going to, y'all know I get to talk because I ain't talked to y'all in a while, so I be getting to talking. But I'm gonna get into the actual content of what I want to share with you guys tonight and why it's important for you to actually go ahead and invest into your business. And not necessarily like sometimes that word invest is attached to you guys make it negative, right? Sometimes when people hear the word invest, they think it's a lot of money. Baby, I just invested into a team member today. It only cost me maybe about $150 a week. But the solution that they're providing for me, I can make that in an hour. I just need you to do this one job that I asked you to do. And if you do it, I have no problem paying you because I can make that tenfold, right? So it's really about understanding what the benefits of investing is. And that's really what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Can I do that? Hey, Miss Go Getter. Keisha said, I've been working hard. Now I want to play harder on my own time. That's what it's all about. But it's really about people have different motivations on why they want this and why they want that, right? You have to be clear on what that looks like for you. The things I say I want in my next season may not be, somebody else might be like, oh, that's all? Yes. Like I had a rough life. So if I could just sit still for a minute, ain't no hustle and bustle and a whole bunch of happening, and I'm still able to create impact in the world and help people and get paid handsomely for it. Hold, let me sit here for a minute. Let me sit here for a minute, right? Let me just sit here and let that marinate. Hey, Michelle, where you been at, girl? All right, guys. So again, I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight. I want you, if you are new to the platform, we kind of just doubled in numbers. That fast. If you are new to the platform, I definitely want you to, one, tell me in the comments where you're watching from. And the whole purpose is like, if you guys are on Facebook and you didn't register, Facebook gonna tell me who y'all are. And if you are familiar with my broadcast, I know my people. Like we have whole conversations just because I see their name pop up. But if I don't know who you are and you kind of just sitting in the back when being nosy, you ain't a part of the tribe. But be a part of the tribe, engage, ask questions, throw up a heart, throw up a like. If I say drop a 1 in the comments, baby, drop a 1 in the comments. That's the kind of vibe that we provide over here. And even if you guys are over here on IG, hey Tanya, and they over here on TikTok, even if you guys are over on these platforms still, drop something. But if I say whatever you're prompted to do, drop it. If you got a question, drop it, right? I want to get connected with you guys too. I'm trying to tell you, the tribe is not a game. The tribe is not a game. All right. So this week's podcast, guys, I got peep the move. And don't nobody say nothing. I just want you to put some laughing emojis in the comments if you're picking up what I'm putting down. So this week's podcast, guys, is brought to you by none other than the Posh Academy. That was slick, right? So I kind of been studying like how podcasts work, and I'm excited for just what it's going to do. But tonight, guys, this broadcast is brought to you by the Posh Academy. And the Posh Academy is actually an agency that teaches creatives how to expand their skill set while increasing their earning potential. Who don't want to make more money? Creatives can actually do this by providing exquisite drapery for their clients, or they can leverage their knowledge to build passive income. Can we say that sleep money? Just put that, Kim, don't laugh. Y'all know how I get down. I got to plug my stuff, baby. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down. That's that sleep money I'm trying to tell you. Now, if you're tired of trying to make ends meet with your creative vision, right? And you're really looking to build and maintain a six-figure business or maybe a seven-figure, really, I strongly encourage you guys to check out the Posh Academy's platform, because that's something over there is for everybody, right? It's like something for everyone when you're in this creative space and you're really looking to turn your IP, which is your intellectual property, into the coin, right? And now the Posh Academy have some special giveaways, guys. This is what you want to stay for. This is what you want to stay for. Not just my energy and not just for my jokes. I know I'm a comedian at heart, but I got something else for y'all, right? But that's going to actually be offered for those who stay during the entire broadcast, because we appreciate your time, y'all. And you could be anywhere doing anything with anybody. But guess what? You are here tuning in with me for our breakout Poshcast with Precious. I gotta get used to saying it. I gotta get used to saying it. So we're gonna jump in. Kimmy, say it again. Sleep money. Oh, that's right. This must be Trina. I don't see your name, Trina, but I think it was Trina that kept talking about the mailbox money. I like that too. I like that. Say it again, Deborah. Thank you, baby. Say it again, Deborah. So I want you guys to just drop me ready in the chat. If you kind of just ready. If you're ready to roll, ready to get into it. This is something that actually helps, motivates me, right? It helps me see that you guys engage. I always say her name wrong. Moya, I always say it wrong, but I know who you is, girl. But this is something that keeps me engaged. It lets me know that y'all listening. It lets me know that y'all ain't fall asleep with the phone just out, right? Get it, Helen. Thank you, baby. Kim say, let's roll. All right, so do me a quick favor, though. I want you to hit that like button. There's a lot of people on here, and I'm trying to tell you, so there we go. Hit that like button, because I'm sure someone, even if you feel like you need to share it, someone maybe not investing in their business right about now, and you know they need to, right? Share this video, because it may be something I say that compels them to go ahead and take action. You never know. But do your good deed for today, especially with what today is, like passing it on, pay it forward, all that good thing. Share the video, guys. Just share the video. Like it, because it actually does help the channel. So all I need you to do is help me to continuously help you by doing me that solid. That's it. And if you're over here, hey, or if you're over here, y'all can do the same thing. See, one thing I like about over here on TikTok, they give you stars. They give you, I gotta get in on this TikTok vibe. They give you all kinds of stuff. They do. But if you have any questions, guys, I just want you to put them in the chat, and I definitely will see them, and I definitely will answer them. So now let's get into this investing content, right? Because if you guys are ready to take your business to the next level, investing is one of the best ways to make sure you're successful, right? Because if you, like I said earlier, had the capacity to get you to where you wanted to be, you would be there. When I was back home working, at Hope for $14 an hour for 7 years straight. I don't think y'all heard me. I wish I had that thing on my phone, my thing that make your face go like that. 7 years straight. I'm trying to tell you, it started at 11 and I got a little $3 raise. I'm trying to tell you. I'm like, okay, that's what we're doing. But if I had the intel, if I had the knowledge, if I had the techniques, if I had all that to be where I am or generating the kind of cash I am doing today, I would have did it, right? And it was just simply really, for me, figuring out what my passion was. I had no idea what it was. And honestly, I felt guilty. Like I couldn't. That wasn't my time. My time back then was being a mom, being a provider. Like that was my responsibility. So, I understand what that feels like. I understand what that looks like. But I'm here to tell you, it ain't gotta be that way. I don't want nobody there to tell me that. It don't have to be that way, right? So I really want you guys kind of let that sink in, right? I want you to understand that the investing piece, that is key for next level. You can't get there on your own. You're going to need the resources. You're going to need the tools. You're going to need the techniques. You're going to need the systems. You're going to need the support, right? But you just start by investing in you. If you don't invest in you, how you expect somebody else to invest in you? I don't expect nobody to do nothing for me, because I'm gonna be the first one. Like, this is something I want. Okay, I'm not waiting for nobody to say, you wanna know, I get it for you. even though it feel good. But no, like you have to be the first one. You got to be your biggest cheerleader, because that's the stuff that attracts people to believe in and support what you have going on. If you don't believe in it, even down to your clients, if you don't believe in what you're trying to pitch or what you're trying to sell, I ain't buying it. I am not buying it. I'm trying to tell you. I already feel the energy. I'm like, nah, you asking for what? I already know I can talk you down. And I'm going to do it just because that's what humans do. Right? That's what humans do. It's like in us. It's like that. What's in it for me? What can I get out of this situation? It's unfortunate, but that's just how it is. So at the end of the day, understand that investing is powerful. I really want you to pay attention to the benefits, though, because everybody can tell you, yeah, go buy this system, go buy that coach, go buy this class. At the end of the day, that's not what it's about. I can tell all of y'all tonight, like, y'all need to be in my class next week. I can say that, but I'm not interested in nobody being in my class. I'm more interested in what this class could do for you. How can this class benefit your business? How can this class benefit your life? How can this class be your next opportunity to have an immediate shift in what you have going on today? I already know the benefits, right? So it's like I have to speak from only that place, not about selling a class, which is why you guys don't really hear me or see me selling a class. You see me showing up. You see me serving people. You see me helping, right? You see me giving things away. And that ultimately is what attracts people to my business. They like, oh, I need to be a part of that. It's like beyond a class, right? It's kind of just goes beyond that. And that's the things that get people compelled to buy. And I want you guys to think of, like, what is it that you need to invest in? What is your next client attraction magnet? It may not be however you are showing up in your marketplace today. You may need some tweaking. I know, guess what? I've been doing this thing now for 4 years. I tweak every year. I'm sitting there looking like, how can we make it better? This year, we doing dramatic changes, because I've been doing it. For me, it's been so long because I'm a Gemini and I'm a creative. So I get bored fast. So I'm like, nah, we need to up the ante. Like, let's up the ante. And so that's really where our entire focus is right now, right? So that's going to take what? If I knew how to do the thing I'm trying to do today, I'd have did it last year, but I didn't. So it's going to take different intel. It's going to take different support. It's going to take different knowledge. It's going to take different strategy that I got to invest into, because nobody it ain't going to fall out of a freaking tree and just like, Precious, here is the framework. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I'm trying to tell you. So that's what it's going to take, those investments. Some of them are a little uncomfortable, but already I'm looking at the vision. I don't have a choice not to, because it's there on my wall. So if I come in here and I play small, I'm going to automatically feel like I'm cheating myself, because if I don't make it these things that I mapped out, or these things I want to do, that's going to affect so many other people. Right? That's going to affect so many other people. And the only person that initially failed was me, because not investing, not doing the thing I want to do, playing small, doubting myself, not showing up, all the things that we do almost every day, right? To some capacity, we do it. Nobody's going at 120% every day. Show me them. I'm just trying to say. Unique. Hey, Queen. I just want to say I love what you're doing over there too. I gotta hook up with you. I love what you're doing. So yeah, guys, I'm trying to tell you, it's like important. The things like I'm gonna give you guys some examples to give you some idea and context of when I say how investing benefits your business, right? Let's just say this year, something as simple as this podcast, guys. I don't know how to do it, no daggone podcast. I just hit the go live button and I just go and I just run my mouth, right? But I'm like, nah, it's supposed to be a certain way, or you got to do it a certain way. So yeah, you see the purple lights. I don't know nothing about that. I had to up and do my audio equipment. I had to do my video equipment. I had to do my lighting equipment, right? It's about just being able to provide that level. If my brand is a premium brand, that's what I'm saying I stand on. then I can't just show up like, all right, guys, here we go. I ain't gonna be able to do that. So it's like if I want to be premium, or that is what my brand is based on, that's how I got to show up in a marketplace, right? That's the only way my brand is not going to get watered down. You guys have to always see me investing in myself, because if I don't, how the heck I'm gonna get on here and tell y'all to invest in y'all, and I'm on here? They don't. They don't. I'm just saying. I am just saying. Something don't add up right there. Something don't add up. Keisha say, I don't know if my comment's popping up. Keisha said, there it is. I'm done with being comfortable. Give me the headache so I can evolve and get that 6-figure investment paper. I'm trying to tell you. That's just the next step, right? But even when you surpass, when you get there, now you're going to the next goal and the next goal. And at the end of the day, that's the cycle. But it takes a mindset, right? You have to be in the right mindset to understand this is the requirement. This isn't even something you just got to get over the hump now. Oh, let me just go and invest this money in. Because that's how I got in the game. I was like, oh, yeah, I got 5,000. Let me just see what I could do. Let me see what kind of business I could do. I'm like, this is all I'm going to invest. I don't know where I got that information from. I do not know. Because, baby, I don't know. But that was my mindset. I was like, yeah, I got this. Boom. I should be able to do this and do that. That $5,000 was gone so fast. I was like, what is, but by that time I was already addicted to the thing, right? I was already addicted and I had no structure and I had no framework. So the first 2 years for me was horrible because I didn't know what the heck I was doing, right? And I run into this cycle. That's the thing though. I run into this cycle often. Why? Because I'm striving to be better all the time. I am never just like, you know what? We good. I don't want nothing else. No, I take my chill moments because I deserve them. Yep, I'm going to chill out. I ain't going to do nothing for about 2-3 months. But after that 2-3 months hit, I got the itch, right? I got the itch. I'm like, I need something popping. Because that's just how it is. But when I'm fighting for that next level, I don't know what that is. I just know I want to do it. So I got to invest in a thing that's going to ultimately support me in being successful at that next level. Because if I had it, I'd have did it right away. But I didn't. I tried to tell you. Deborah said, getting her mind right. And Deborah, that's a good, I always talk about mindset because that's where it starts. Any program I ever launched, I'm ready to launch another one in May, right? I can't wait to launch this program. But it always starts with mindset. And this one, because in order for you to be able to properly show up and tackle the thing, you're going to go through, when you're going to the next level, you're going to go through so much mental warfare because you're going to be your biggest critic. You're going to be all the things because it's like you're peeling back layers of unhealthiness, right? And it's uncomfortable because why? That's your comfort. That's your comfort. You've been in this cocoon or whatever. And now that you're breaking out and you're exposed and, your skin get the chills because now your skin feels some stuff it never felt. It's very uncomfortable. So I'm just trying to tell you, mindset is the key to the other side of whatever it is you want. Half the time we talk ourselves out of stuff. We'll be great, post something. I was having this conversation with a young lady the other day, and she's like, "You want to know what? Yeah, because we was in this like a cohort. We was in like this like a mastermind." And I was just telling her like I love what she was doing. I said, "You need to post it. You need to post it." And she was like, "All right, I'm gonna post it." Man, like 2 days later, we had another meeting, and she was like, "I went to go post it, but then something she saw, she was totally distracted. She no longer had that confidence, right? And she didn't post it." I'd be like, what in the hell, Mary, is happening here? What is happening here? I'm trying to tell you. Get out the comfort zone, Deborah. I'm trying to say it again for the people in the back. You have to be able to be open to, Cortisha say, right, post. Post, yes, you have to be open, guys, to being able to expose yourself to the world. I'm trying to tell you guys, like doing something like tonight, right? Like this broadcast, this podcast, whatever. This just came out the woodwork. Like it just came out of thin air, just out of a mastermind, a one-day VIP with my coach, right? or not my coach, my partner, with my strategic partner. And I'm like, I could do that. I just think I could do anything I do. I may not know how to do it, but I know I could do it. So I'm like, all right, let's just jump out there. And that's how we ended up here, because it was something I was like, you know what? People always saying, I miss you broadcasting, I miss you live, I miss you live. I don't need it to be perfect. I don't need the lights that we ordered from Amazon to come, because they ain't come. So I don't, I'm not going to say, you know what? I can't go live because it ain't turned out right. Man, is y'all picking up what I'm putting down? I just need to know. I just need to know. Now I'm going to tell you guys, put up a 1, because I'm going to know what the 1 is for. So put up a 1 if you feel like you're getting anything out of this live tonight. Anything. Because if I was in my head, right? Thank you, Michelle. Hello. If I was in my head, I wouldn't have showed up. Like, I can't sit here and let circumstance, I can't sit here and let things that's just worldly things stop me from operating in my gift. I already know what my gift is. My gift is impacting people. My gift is empowering people. My gift is firing people the heck up and then able to provide a solution in the end. I don't want to get you fired up and we all at the altar like, what you got? And you like, well, what you got? I want to be able to deliver, right? I got something that's going to deliver some results at the end of the day. And I think that's where I get my little, I don't know. That's where I get my little fulfillment from. Cause I'm like, all right, oh, cool. Let's roll with it. And it's not about just firing a person up and you just leaving them out there. Now they all fired up. Now I don't know what the heck to do next. Like, no, like what's the point? What is the point? Thank you. Okay. She said, yeah. Cookie said, yes, that's your gift. Marilyn, thank you. Guys, and it took me a long time to, you guys are the ones that helped me understand that was my gift. Now, I kind of knew it. So I've always been the one, right? In my family, I've always been the one. Everybody kind of go to, I just been that's me. But outside of that, I felt super uncomfortable. I told y'all about it earlier. Because I'm like, I'm a lot. I mean, you got to take me in doses, baby, because I'm a lot. But y'all was like, give it to me, give it here. So I'm like, all right, here it is. I gave it to y'all on the platter. And y'all was like, I love it. Michelle say, you are good at it too. I don't know. I don't know. That came from y'all. Michelle, I'm trying to tell you, I think it is like reflective from, like the things I see or the things that you see. It ain't that I'm good at it, is that you're able to relate to something in me that you have yourself. You just have not walked in it yet. It's so many of you guys, I talk to y'all all the time. I'm like, you need to be a teacher. You need to be an instructor. You need to be a speaker, right? I say that all the time. So I'm like, I see it. And I see me back then when I was like, you want to know what? No, that's okay. I'm all right. I'm still over here. I'm like, I'll be all right. Nah, not today. We ain't gonna be able to do it today. So it's like the same. You guys only see and connect in me something in you. You just haven't identified it yet. That's why we have the connection that we have. And that's why I can show up bald head Becky or prima donna. It don't matter. I still feel just as comfortable either way, right? That's just how it is. We have developed something amazing, right? Something super amazing. But guys, when it comes to this investing, I want you to think of and realize that there are no, it's not like no one thing that you're going to invest in and then all your solutions are over, they're done, you're on your way to the promised land. Guys, I'm still investing, right? I already know that this is going to be a part of my journey. It's going to be a part of my journey because I'm always going to strive, like I told you guys, to be better. I'm always going to look to enhance what I already have. And I know I have to connect with higher levels of vibration, and whatever that price tag look like, that's the only way I'm going to get it. I could be paying with time. I could be paying with money. But the point is, I'm going to pay with something. I just already know that going in. So I want you guys to really adapt, or just readjust your way of thinking and understand that the only thing that's preventing you from getting to the thing that you want is you. You're the only one. Don't think it was Lord John that did this, or don't think it was because your childhood was like this, or you didn't have these resources, because I ain't have them either. I did. And I was blaming everybody for the whole 38 years of my life. Everybody got cast. Everybody got blamed for how miserable I was. Everybody. Then 38 happened and I grew up and I realized it was me. I was in my own way, right? I was listening to all the things or relying on all the things. And the minute I just invested a little bit and I saw the changes that were taking place, I got addicted. Because the only thing I wanted was change. I just wanted to be out of the circumstance I was in. And the only thing it took was for me, because I had the power to create the change I wanted. I just had to believe that I could. And for a long time, I didn't. I did not believe that I could. I'm like, this is it. This is as good as it gets. I might as well just put my shoes up and put my feet up and just relax because this is as good as it gets. I don't want y'all thinking that way. I'm trying to tell you, Deborah said again, I don't want you guys thinking that way because it's not the truth. It's definitely not the truth. When you're getting to investing in your business, realize how what happens in your day-to-day, whether your business, whether you're at work, whatever it is, that ultimately attaches to your life. That start robbing you of sleep. It start causing some of you guys to overeat. People don't exercise because they in the chair all day. Hint, hint. That's how these got there over the past, 8 months. Okay, but I'm gonna work on it, so don't say nothing. But at the end of the day, I want you to realize how it attaches to other areas of your life. And it's imperative, not just in business, though, it's imperative for you to invest in you, period, right? It's imperative. Well, it's like I said, it don't matter what it is. Give yourself, a lot of you guys today was talking about self-care and giving yourself time. And I love it, but don't wait for no holiday to come around and do that. Like, why? I got to get used to going out, but I'll have the thought, like, this is a beautiful day. Like I woke up, I think it was today. It could have been yesterday. I can't remember. But I told you, me and Doc have our morning call, like ritual. He's like, it's a nice day outside. You going outside? I was like, I was like, because here in Atlanta it's about to get cold, right? We're about to get a cold front. I was like, I surely am. I say, I don't know where I'm gonna go, but I gotta get some of this sunshine. And y'all know I did not. I didn't. And it's not because I was robbed of time or none of that. It's because I didn't think enough of myself. It was like, you love sun, go out there. Even if you go sit in the garden, just go out and enjoy what you enjoy. I didn't do it. And that resulted in me having a crappy day, right? It was just like a mediocre day. Y'all know how I be in the car. I'm like, oh, yes, the world is blissful. It wasn't like that yesterday. Had a talk with my strategic partner maybe a few weeks ago. He's like, I need you to do something for you. Like, don't let it be work related, blah, blah, blah. I need you to go skate. Your girl ain't been skating. I thought about it Sunday, but I ain't go. So the whole moral to that, guys, don't even look at investing as buying into the thing. Invest in you to make sure that you're filling your cup back up so you can go out and pour back into the universe. I pour almost every day, right? Some days I'm pouring from an empty cup and I'll go on hiatus. I need 4 or 5 days to just do nothing. No phone, no TV, no nothing, because I have to refill my cup. And that's my investment in that period, right? So I'm trying to tell you, Tammy say, I gotta do better. Tammy, to some degree, but you ain't alone. We all gotta do better to some degree. Trina say, oh, you telling all my truth. I try to tell you, y'all know how we get. Teresa say, I got to get a massage every month, and it's the most rewarding thing for me. Self-care. Oh, I'm trying to tell you, Teresa, I used to not only get a massage, but like when we had more time, like here, like I got a massage table here. Like I would get a massage, if not every week, like all the time. And maybe that's why I'm a little cranky, because I ain't had a massage. I don't know. But anyway, definitely take care of you. But the same way you're thinking of taking care of you, take care of your business. Because I want you to realize, I already know what my business is capable of. My business is capable of, not even capable, it's already done it. My business have changed the entire trajectory of my family. Anybody under me, We talk about stuff that I not even heard. Like I had to call my financial advisor the other day. I'm like, look, I don't know what's happening. You got to tell me again, run it back, what I got. Because I need to be clear. Because I got a lot of stuff going on that I never knew about, right, baby? I never knew about it. And then I be saying these TikToks like, make sure you got this, make sure you. And I'm like, hey, money man, am I good? Because I don't know. So again, that's another investment. I could sit here and try and play around, dibble and dabble and do it myself. 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna mess something up because I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know. All I know is how to watch the numbers. So I log in. I got a question. I'm trying to tell you, self-care is important. Think about yourself in the form of 360, right? You got to think of yourself in buckets, right? Not only self-care, but your relationships, right? What I read something earlier today, guys, and I'm gonna be super honest because it struck me, and I was like, ooh, and it was a video or something. I'm ready to put my little video up, and lady was like, I want you to ask your spouse a question, right? And the question was, how can I be, or how can I love you better? And I'm like, oh shoot. I was like, oh shoot, because we know when we slacking. We know. Like we had that conversation the other day. Like I'm in hunting mode right now, right? We both in hunting mode. So I talk to you guys about this all the time. Certain elements of your life is going to be neglected, right? It's going to happen. I don't want to talk to nobody that's saying, oh, I spend 8 hours here with the family. I spend 8 hours at work and I spend 8 hours at sleep, or I give myself an hour to myself. All right, you go eat. I don't know. I ain't there yet. I ain't there. I don't know how to do that. I don't. I know when I'm locked in on something, I know how to have a conversation with my family or my support system and say, hey, this is what it's going to look like for the next 30 days. This is what it's going to look like for the next 60 days, right? Because I don't want to have to deal with that. You working on your business again? Oh, you in your phone? Like, look, I told you. We had a conversation, right? And vice versa. So it's like really understanding where you guys are in the moment. So when she said that, I was like, oh, I don't think I really want to know the answer. Only because I know, and I've been super honest with you guys, like we are getting it right now, right? We are in grind mode. I'm getting back into it. I am getting back into it. So it's like, okay, now we used to do date night every Thursday. Now it ain't happening right now, but it's March. Baby, pressure break be outside. But the weather is breaking. So you got to make adjustments according to what you need to support you as a whole, right? Having conversations with your children, having your spirituality, like being able to definitely like get that to a place where you are filled up. And for a long time, I had no idea how you can be just filled up off of just spiritualness, right? I had no idea. Now I get excited, guys. I don't know what's going on with me now because I'll see these things like Kanye been on my feed all day today, but it been his church stuff, right? I dare go in there and cry every time, and I don't even know why. Just like I'm like, that's just so beautiful. I get in my moments, right? Or I'll see a bird, and I'm like, oh my God, look at the bird. Or I got this new kitty, right? I'll see the kitty, and I'm like, he's just so free. I'm just like super emotional right now, and I don't even know why. It's super funny, but I love being tapped into that side because I know what the flip side is when I'm a monster. When I'm like, nope, let's do this. Nope, shut it down. Boom, boom, boom. So it's like I don't know. I love it. I love it. What you gotta tell me, what is it that you love? I've done that. When you get in that zone, you forget the world exists. Keisha, yes, you do. And it's super easy because you're tunnel vision, right? And it's funny because that was like me a lot. But now I've learned to just enjoy time. I don't know. I just enjoy simple stuff where I'm not like I don't feel like a machine like I used to feel. I was a machine. Like I would be up. Soon as I get up, boom, computer right there. And I'm down here. I would be, especially when I first moved here, man, I wouldn't get out my office about maybe 3, 4 a.m., sometimes 5 a.m. And I'd be right back down here. And I'm like, this ain't living. No. I was like, So I'm trying to tell you. When I think about his goodness and mercy, I just want to say, yes, I'm trying to it's just like, it's just this thing that comes over me because it's a real thing, and I be feeling it. To like, I was like, oh my goodness, like I don't know, but I'm grateful to be able to just experience it and feel it because it's an amazing feeling. It is. But Tamika, where you been at, girl? Is that way for my job just a robot? Yes, I've been there. I'm glad I had to get out, right? I had to, and I didn't even hate my job, but I tapped into a different side of life. I tapped into my gift, I tapped into my passion, and then it just started making room for me. And that's it was time to go. It was time to go. Get somebody else to do it. Y'all know I say that all the time. But guys, at the end of the day, I just really wanted to tell you guys, I'm not going to hold y'all. That's my hour. I really just wanted to tell you guys about the importance of investing and how it's going to change not just your business, guys, it's going to change your existence. If I didn't invest in my business back then and the way I'm investing in my business now, there's no way I would be able to have children that's going to not even retire, it's going to graduate. Crazy stuff, right? Like I was looking at, for one, I didn't think I could do anything until Kayla turned 18. Like I would have these little desires for my business or whatever. And I'm like, nah, you know what? I'm stuck. I got to do this until she's 18 and then boom, I can live. Kayla just turned 15 and we've been here in Atlanta for 5 years. So since she was 10, I picked up, left, dropped everything, said I'm rolled with it. It was the best decision of my life because everything beyond me is going to live differently, right? And I mean, for the years to come. I don't know if, whatever happens, how people in the afterlife or whatever it is, when they leave and nothing was left, or I don't know, because I ain't there. But I know what my experience was when my dad passed away when I was 19. I would turn over. I don't know. I ain't gonna be able to do that. I ain't gonna be able to do that. And now I'm holding myself accountable because I know better. It was different back then because I didn't know any better, but now I do. So it's like I can't give up. I can't not invest. I gotta keep on striving. Now I'm gonna take my breaks. Yeah, because yeah. But I'm trying to tell you. Last thing, guys. Last thing, if you want to really, this is what I wanted to share with you guys earlier. If you haven't already done so, I want you to tap the bottom of that screen. I had an amazing time with you guys. I miss talking to y'all. I do. I want you to tap the bottom of that screen. I want you to hit, not necessarily hit the share button from Rico, but you can still hit it because they'll catch the replay. But I definitely want you to at least hit that like button because there's still more you guys here than I got them likes. And I would really appreciate you just like the video. Like I said, that definitely helps the channel. That helps me, encourage me to continuously come back and continue with this podcast. Now, if you haven't, those of you that know, you've been kind of asking earlier about like the classes and things like that. If you are in a place, right? And maybe you need to invest. And a lot of you guys, when I asked the post on my Facebook, that was a general post, guys. I got so many means of helping. I have so many different seeds I can plant, but unfortunately, so many people think of just the draping side. They forget I got a whole nonprofit, right? So my question was just in general, what is it that you need right now that you can't afford, right? So many people put so many draping things down there. I was like, baby, if somebody asks me that, I'm not gonna sit up here and put a $300 product. I ain't gonna do that. So it was like, okay. A couple of people from that post, I was like, I have the ability to do so. And I already see and I believe in what they're able to produce. So I just wanted to be a part of that journey of their growth. But at the end of the day, if you don't have time to like kind of figure out, you're in the draping world or whatever it is, and you don't got time to kind of figure out how to level up, there are 2 ways I can help you guys. Not tonight, but tonight, right? If you're close to Atlanta, one thing is you need to register for my next draping masterclass. That is broken down into, now we got 4 different levels of the masterclass: beginner, intermediate, advanced, and ceiling. Ceiling and intermediate is pretty much sold out, right? Those are all almost sold out. But let's just say you're not close to Atlanta, right? Guys, I have a 2-day, well, it's 1 per day. I have a virtual draping masterclass next week. One on the 15th and one on the 16th. Now, this class is super affordable. Most of you guys are just a couple of techniques away from creating a masterpiece. I see some of you guys work and I'm like, she really has amazing potential. But again, that goes back to you don't know how to create the thing that you're trying to create. For whatever reason, not open to investing at that moment. Here's your opportunity, because you guys know, for one, how much my classes are. Most of them. Most of you guys know. For those of you that don't, my class is normally $18.97. This next week for the virtual class, the beginner's class is only $3.97. It's a 3-hour class. The intermediate class is only $4.97. Now, the beginner class is the backdrops you guys see me post in the past couple of days. The intermediate class is the backdrops you guys see me design in class for, I don't know, since the past 2 years, like the ones with all the fabric, right? And all that stuff. So there are 2 amazing opportunities for you to kind of get in, learn from your girl, right? Learn from a trusted brand, be able to be in that virtual space live. It's not like you're buying a tutorial. You're in that space live. And if you upgrade to the VIP, this will be via Zoom. So if you upgrade to the VIP, you'll be able to go ahead, and I encourage you to set up as I am setting up. That way I can see what you're doing. You'll have access to that personal feedback that you can't get from a tutorial. You won't be able to get that from a tutorial. Tutorial, the best thing you can do is probably drop it in a group, like your picture, and then get feedback that way. But actually being able to operate live and get feedback, that's like and I wasn't going to do that at first, but someone else gave me this idea and I'm like, that would be really dope. So I'm like, okay, let's do it. But outside of all that, if you're unable to do any of those, I want you guys to take a word from our sponsor for tonight's giveaways, right? So no, call it the ceiling class is live. That's an actually live class because it's just too much. Like it's too much with the ceiling class. Absolutely, Keisha. Anytime, girl. She say, thanks for your meaningful words. Let's get going, tribe. Let's invest so we can continue to be blessed. I'm trying to tell you, it's the blessing that keep on blessing. Dang, I should have done that. Lynette, I tried to tell you. I sat there on the phone with you. I told you. Call me. Just call me. We can fix it. Thank you, Tammy. Yeah. So, and honestly, let me put Lynette back up here, because the idea came from Lynette, guys. I was on a live stream or something the other day, or maybe she put it in the group. I can't really remember, but I know it was her. She was like, are we going along with you, or do we just watch? And I'm like, I like the idea of going along with me. I like that idea. I do. So I'm like, let's do it. I had to figure some things out first, but I'm like, yes, let's do it. So guys, that's really kudos to Lynette. That's why I appreciate you guys when you give me feedback. I love it, love it, love it. Because if it's something that's actually doable, we do it. It's something you guys like, I would like if you guys could do this, we do it. So that idea actually came from Lynette. So Lynette, just hit I've been on the phone with you. So hit me up and I'll be able to fix it for you. Okay, Cookie say invest in me. Michelle say thank you. Thank you, Michelle. So guys, tonight's giveaways, let me tell y'all, hold on. Because the Posh Academy, guys, is sponsoring tonight's video. So we got to give some kudos to the Posh Academy, right? But guys, y'all know this Posh Cast is actually going to be like some guest speakers, like you guys want to talk about your business, or you could possibly want to talk about your journey. Like, I love the stories about where you were compared to where you are. And where you are doesn't mean, hey, I made it. It's like, look at how far I've come. Like, I want to be able to create a space that you don't need to be like some Amazon bestseller to be on a platform. Like, I want to celebrate us, the people I serve. I want you to be able to get up there and get comfortable and popping your collar. Why? Because you guys don't do it enough. Y'all don't do it enough. I know, because I talk to you all the time. And I know, if you're on such a platform, because I've done it, like interviewing people for my programs, you kind of be a little more lax and a little more comfortable, right? Because we family. So it's like, I really want to invite you guys to my space. And I just want you guys to really pop your stuff, because a lot of you guys have done some amazing stuff. So, guys, let me put this up here. Wait a minute. Let me put my comments up here. It's in the comments. Now, some of the platforms may not have it, because I think like in the group or something like that. But guys, all the links are in the comments. So if you join as a guest on the show, right? The link is there. All you got to do is just be a guest. If you join as a guest, you'll get my memoir, but you'll get the ebook version. Like, you'll get it sent to you immediately if you just join as a guest. No pressure. Y'all know I'm real relaxed over here. But I just want, really showcase you, really showcase what you've done and the strides that you've made. Like, a lot of you guys, especially over the past year or so, has made some drastic changes to your business, right? And like I said, I just want to be able to shine some light on you, be able to celebrate you, and let people see exactly what you're doing. Because I don't know about y'all, but this posh cast, it's about to blow up. I don't know how. I don't know why. I ain't got to know all that. I just know what's going to happen. So be a part of it. That's all I'm telling you. Be a part of it. And that's the ebook for that if you sign up as a guest, right? The next thing is I know the first person I saw was, I believe, is there. I think her name was Bennett. I may be saying it wrong, but anyone that joined the YouTube level, the YouTube membership at level 3 or higher, you guys will receive an actual signed book. Like, you'll get a physical copy of my memoir. Now, why I chose to give my memoir is because so many people, just from the feedback alone, has gotten so much empowerment from this book. I never thought that just telling my little story would touch so many people. And then the way I created the book, it's a workbook, right? So every time I share a chapter of what I've gone through and how I was able to get out of that situation, I'm asking you prompts like to help you recognize how you are going to get out of from wherever you feel like you're stuck, right? So I felt proud that so many people gave such great feedback for my book, because this is my book, like my story. So at first I was like, oh Lord, oh my God, oh my geez. Especially when it went live to Amazon, I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? But y'all came through, baby. Y'all bought that book like freaking hotcakes. And then to be able to give me feedback, the feedback you guys gave me was, it just was phenomenal. So I know that how powerful this book is. I know people see me from my very beginning 5 years ago and where I am now. And it's more than motivation. It's a part of my blueprint in this book, right? So that'll be like a lot of you guys starting, beginning, and realizing we the same. I just chose to act at that moment. And this is your time to act now. So without further ado, if you join the guest to be a part of the show, you just click the link, and you'll just sign the application to be on the show. You'll get an ebook, but if you actually join the membership, the YouTube membership, you'll get the physical copy. And if you enroll in the Draping Masterclass, guys, and that's the virtual one, which is next week, you will get this book, which is the Backdrop Blueprint, but you'll get the ebook version. This is full color book, right? Full color pages. You'll get the ebook version. And if you enroll in the hands-on Draping Masterclass tonight, you'll get the physical signed copy. Great book. You really can't put it down. Your starting is absolutely inspiring. Tammy, girl. Yes. You was there from the beginning, boo. You was there from the beginning. I remember it. So, guys, this brings us to the end of our episode. I had so much fun with y'all. I want to thank everyone for joining me. I hope you received some value from tonight's broadcast. If so, you can always thank me by clicking the button or sending me some stars if y'all over here on Facebook or over wherever you guys at, right? You can always do that by saying thank you, right? Or thank you to Posh Academy. And as always, I want to thank you for listening to the weekly Poshcast with Precious. That's going to be trouble. Y'all, I might need another name. That's going to be a little hard for me to say with my little lisp. I don't know. But guys, I want you to be sure to come back next week, because we're going to dig a little deeper, and I'm going to help you actually create an investment plan. And what this is going to do is help you get further faster. We're going to break down how to create a prioritized list on what to tackle first, right? Until then, any questions? Absolutely, Kim. I love you guys. I love you, love you, love you. Until then, this is your girl, Precious Stevens, reminding you that anything is possible. Bye, guys.